In this video, we will learn about our nervous system. Nervous system helps in control and coordination of our various bodily activities. It is the central part of the controlling system, so we can call it as control center of the body. Now, when it receives a stimulus from either inside the body or outside the body through receptor, that is sense organ and other structures, nervous system has to generate a response. So the stimulus will be received by receptors and the five sense organ, that is eye, ear, nose, tongue and skin. Now nervous system consists of network of nerve cells or neurons and nerve fibers. So this will provide a faster means of communication between different body parts. Now if we see these structural unit, that is the nervous system has neurons as structural and functional unit. Now how does it look? So it is a long cell having a long process. Here we can see it has a lengthy structure. So this will allow it to transfer the message or information very quickly. That is why neurons are known as the structural and functional unit of nervous system. So nervous system is made up of millions of such cells, that is neurons. So neuron has many structures as we can see in this diagram. We have dendrites, dendrons, cell body, nucleus, myelin sheath, so on. But for the convenience of to understanding this working, we can divide the neuron into three main parts. One is the cell body or cyton, which is the main part of the neuron. So that will be this star-shaped structure. So a cell body contains nucleus and cytoplasm inside it. Now from the cyton, if we see, there are finger-like projections branching out. So those are these ones. So this gives a star appearance. So these branches or finger-like projections are known as dendrons, and the finer branches at the end we can see here, these are known as dendrites, which end into knob-like structures known as terminal knobs. We can see there are swollen little bit. Now the third structure is this long process arising from the cyton, that is the axon. So it is the longest single extension from the cyton. Its end is divided into terminal branches again similar to dendrons, and they end in knobs known as synaptic knobs. And if we see the neurons, the axons are surrounded by a spirally coiled sheath of fatty substance known as myelin sheath or medullated sheath. Now this myelin sheath is important because this will act as an insulating material and it will speed up the conduction of nerve impulse. Now the sheath has regular constrictions along the axon, and these constrictions are known as nodes of Ranvier. So if we see, this is a myelin sheath. Schwann cell will secrete this myelin sheath, and this sheath is not continuous. There are gaps. So these gaps where you do not find myelin sheath is known as node of Ranvier. Now what are the functions of a neuron? If we see, through dendrites, the neuron will connect the neighboring neurons. So dendrites receive impulse from the neighboring neurons and conduct them to the cyton. So this extension of cyton is known as afferent process. Now the signal will go to cell body from the dendrite. So cell body or cyton receives impulses from the preceding neuron through dendrites, and it will pass them to the next neuron through the axon. Now the axon and its terminal branches will transmit impulse away from the cyton to dendrites of the next neuron or to an effector organ, that is muscle, or it can also be a gland. Now since they transfer the impulse to effector organ, they are known as efferent process. I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.